change your life, give your life to Christ. We all gotta do it. Come on.
Seeds?
Seeds. Yes, seeds.
Oh, it's something how you plant. It's how you plant a so you put the seed in the ground, and it plants like new fruits or stuff.
Right. So if my name is my name being Yosef TheSower, my whole goal is to plant seeds. Your mind, right? Your mind being what?
Plant seeds.
No, your mind is what?
Like, kind of control it.
Blank.
Your mind is the ground, right? So think about this. If your mind is the ground and somebody always tell you, "Hey man, do the right thing." When you grow up, you're gonna be the president, or when you grow up, you're gonna be good. You're gonna play basketball. You're gonna do things. You're not gonna be poor, right? And you get older, and you go and and on the other hand, you got somebody that's saying you not nothing. You ain't gonna never be nothing. You dumb. You stupid. What's gonna happen with that person? That somebody's telling them that they're dumb and stupid.
They're gonna
They're
be
gonna
like
be the one.
They're gonna be
the
what
one
one?
that's
The one that's dumb and stupid.
And why is that though?
because they called that other person stupid.
Right. So if our words are very powerful, right? So if you tell somebody in the song to go rob a bank, or you talking about the new Ferrari, every time you got a song, you listen to it, the new Ferrari or the new J's, ain't you gonna want to buy some Jordans?
Yep.
Yeah.
After they say it 100 times.
Uh-huh.
So my purpose is not to. Now you can get fresh and wear nice shoes. That's fine, right? 1 second. And that's not the end all be all. But my rap is to encourage you guys to stay away from drugs, right? To not go rob and shoot pigs. How does peer pressure affect young kids and young adults?
Like if a friend tells you like to rob the bank or do drugs, you might think it's cool and you might do what he says to do.
Uh-huh. So is it important to have positive influences around you?
Yes.
And what kind of difference can a positive influence have on your life?
If somebody's saying positive stuff like you're gonna be successful, you're gonna try your best to be successful. And then God's gonna help them be successful for pouring something good into your heart.
That's good. That's good. But my rap is to encourage you guys to stay away from drugs, right? To not go rob and shoot. See, I did a lot of things when I was growing up, right? Like I locked up before, and I thought I was living a certain lifestyle that I wasn't supposed to. And you know why? Nobody never told me. It wasn't a lot of people around me that was like, do good. A lot of men that say, do good, man. You're gonna be good. You're gonna play basketball. You're gonna do this. You're gonna do that. A lot of people told me when I was in school, oh, you're not gonna make it. You dumb. Certain things they told me that type of stuff. So guess what happened? I end up being what they were telling me, right? So it's all about who you listen to. So if you listen to somebody who's telling you positive things, you may make mistakes, right? Because we all make mistakes. But if you listening to somebody 90% of the time to tell you to do the right thing, you're going to do it. Do y'all believe that?
Mm-hmm.
So what type of games should you not be playing?
GTA, but I got GTA. But if you plan it, you might grow up to do that stuff that you be playing.
Like
on
what?
GTA.
What type of stuff?
Like stealing cars, robbing banks, doing missions, all that.
Like just being wild.
Yeah, wilding out.
But you know, on the games they die and they come back to life.
Yeah, but that's not real.
That's not real, right?
Yeah, but it can happen in real life, but you can't come back to life.
It's over.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's wise though. I'm glad you know that. You see how many young boys it is in this class right here? As a person that believes in the Bible and believes in God, you're always going to be less than the people that's doing bad. It's always going to be less people. I mean, that's doing the right thing. Everybody, it's a lot of people that do the wrong thing. You know why?
Because our culture.
Because they've been drugging.
They've been drugging. You said our culture like that. What else? It's because a lot of people are followers. And you guys been here right now. I don't know if you understand it or you know, but y'all been here right now and trying to do the right thing now is going to make you a better leader and a better person for the future. You know how many kids that don't go to church?
Yeah.
Like, people don't believe, you know that, right? People don't believe in God, right?
Yeah.
But you guys are here. What type of music should we be listening to?
Gospel music. Nothing like Little Pump, Ray Shremmerd, or any other Kendrick Lamar or 21 Savage.
Why shouldn't we listen to those type of
Because
guys?
if they say, let's say, if they say rob a bank, some people might rob a bank and go to jail for it.
Right. So if you listen to somebody who's telling you something positive, then what?
You might do that.
Right. And I think that's a wise choice. Yeah, I had a young guy, he was 17. Guess what? His mom died. Right? His father wasn't never there, and he got kicked out of his house. What can you say to somebody like that if you rapping? If you rapping about drugs and getting new shoes, how can you help that young man that don't have nothing? What you gonna say? The only thing that you can give a young man like that is the Lord in your raps. That's the people that you want to focus on. The people who don't have. How many here have mothers? You got mother, but guess what? My mother dead. And my grandmother did. 2 years ago, they died 8 months apart. So what you gonna do for me if you rapping about guns and drugs? What that's gonna do for me? That's not helping me. So think about that when you writing and when you want to make a beat and who you want to make your beats for. If you're not gonna do it to help people out, don't do it. It's that simple. If you're not gonna do it to help people out, don't do it. Because it's people out there that don't have no mother and don't have no father who need to hear the gospel of the Lord, bringing people hope. So what as Christians and believers, how should we act in this life? Like, how should we treat each other? How should we act out in the real world?
We should treat each other as the same way you want to be treated.
Right.
Treated.
And what about if somebody's doing wrong to you? Like, if they treating you wrong, how should you act?
I should act like tell someone about it, and that's it.
So how can my music, the music that I make, how can that influence you to do better?
Your music talks about worshiping the Lord, and that's how I'll say, and when you say that, it makes me wants to tell people to worship the Lord.
Right. Christian rap is rap, period, and what you say and what you do in your life is more than just how you look. Like, what do you do for the people? Do you help out people or do you lead them astray? So anybody can write a rap and say, go rob that bank, go kill that whatever, go shoot up the club. That's stupid. And then once you do those things, what? You gonna be in jail.
Or juvie.
And guess what they gonna do when you in there? They gonna tell you when to wake up, when to eat, when to sleep, when you can go outside. So it's worse than your mom, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like grown men telling you what to do. So what type of effect can music have on you?
It will lead you to jail, the stuff you listen to. So, like, for example, like, if Lil Pump tells you to smoke weed or smoke cocaine, it'll encourage you to do it. And then the cops find out, it'll lead you to jail.
Okay, and like, what type of effect can my music have on you? Or positive music, or...
It'll encourage us to praise God and do better, good things than doing drugs and stuff.
Okay.
Change your life, give your life to Christ.